Welcome to the Investors Trading Academy event of the week. Each week our staff of educators tries to introduce you to a person of interest in the financial world. Over the past few months, Marissa Mayer has been in the headlines as she seems to be blamed for all the problems plaguing social media and search giant Yahoo. Prior to joining Yahoo, she spent 13 years at Google, where her work in product development largely contributed to the site's unique look and feel. At the time of Mayer's Yahoo appointment, she was one of the only 20 female CEOs in charge of a Fortune 500 company. Her tenure at Google involved work on some of the company's most recognizable and successful products, including Google Maps, Google Earth, Street View, Google News and Gmail. In July 2012, she was appointed President and CEO of Yahoo, a company besieged by declining stock prices, layoffs and slowing ad revenue. Tasked with course-correcting the company, Mayer became the fifth CEO hired by Yahoo in 5 years. Yahoo was one of the two biggest internet companies in the world, with nearly 650 million unique users visiting their website every month. It started off as a web directory, but has progressed to include categories like news, mail, finance, maps, sports and much more, and in 2013 was the most used portal in the US, overtaking longtime rival Google. In 2012, it earned profits of $3.94 billion against revenue of $5 billion. Former Yahoo president Susan Decker said a string of leaders failed to address the company's core issue, defining what Yahoo is to its users. Decker, a board director at Berkshire Hathaway, Costco and other companies, spoke ahead of Berkshire's annual shareholder meeting. While Google and Facebook have branched out into various businesses, their customers still know them primarily as search and social destinations respectively, Decker said. Yahoo CEO Marissa Mayer did her best to turn around the company, but is now virtually inevitable that Yahoo will be sold, Decker said. Yahoo's board is weighing whether to sell the company's still widely used internet operations like its sports, finance and email after Mayer failed to turn around the business during her nearly 4-year tenure as CEO. Mayer's $36 million salary last year and even bigger severance packages in some cases have generated intense criticism in the past because of the company's poor performance. The latest severance for a so-called change in control or takeover is likely to add fuel to the fire. The Yahoo chief's pay package jumped 69% to $42 million in 2014, making her one of the country's highest paid CEOs. Since taking the helm 3 years ago, Marissa Mayer has upgraded content, including hiring journalist Katie Couric and Matt Bai, and pursued an aggressive acquisition strategy aimed at boosting mobile revenues. But sales growth has remained sluggish, and Mayer has faced pressure from activist investors to cut costs and improve financial performance.